So without the Shriekmaw, I think what we do is we cut one swamp and we add one forest. That gives us a natural, another natural green source draw to get this Voice of Resurgence in. And then, yeah, I kind of like this a lot better. It also gives us another way to cast our Tristani. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources for 1, 2, 3 black spells. Do we want to go up to another black source? I don't think we can. It's just not good enough. Xander Cregan, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Hope you're enjoying the draft. Looking forward to playing some Magic with you IRL a little bit later in the week. All right. I think this is fine. We're fine with this. Cutting Shriekmaw is a good cut. The mana base is a little ambitious right now, but I think it's worth it. So no black source, but we do have the mana for Tristani, so we're missing the flashback for souls and scales. I think this is okay. We only have one card in hand that we can't cast. I would definitely keep the 6 that is generated from this hand. I think we hide Caracas. It's unlikely he can do anything about it, but... Lotus Cobra. Yeah, we're not going to allow that to happen. And we got our black source, great. So we're gonna go Isolated Chapel and Scrap Heap Scrounger. It's possible we didn't want to play the Chapel because it's very important to us this game, but it's very unlikely he's playing Wasteland, which is the main thing that would happen, because control decks don't play Wasteland. And this also makes the Scrap Heap Scrounger a much more relevant threat, like him seeing the black source. So he'd be incentivized to remove it somehow. Alright, so we're just gonna curve out. This should be good. We're gonna continue to play on curve. The other incentive to play Lingering Souls is we know he was playing Duress. It doesn't cost us a lot. Like, all of our threats except for Tristani, which should be like the game-winning hammer, are just super resilient to removal. Like, if he just wraths this board, like, what's he gonna do? He's still facing down a Lingering Souls and then a Seraph next turn. We also have the combo of continually bouncing our Tristani to make more soldiers. Ooh. Dark Confidant's neat. Oh boy. Venerated Loxodon's really good here. So we can, I'm a little nervous about Languish. But, like, we play Venerated Loxodon for this type of turn. Do we Convoke on the Scrounger is the question. Yeah, I think we do. We'll leave one of our spirits as a 1/1. So we'll play Caracas. And then we'll play Voice, we'll flashback Souls, and we'll use all of that to Convoke. We'll just do that all first, just so we don't get confused or do something stupid. This guy's gonna take 1 billion damage from his things. Oh, he revealed a Swamp. Oh, man. Baleful Strix is fine. That is not good enough to get him out of this. We could freely just slam Seraph next turn, because like even if he wraths it, we still get the spirits. He abrupt decays the Scrounger. Okay. Alright, so we could dismember Strix here. It doesn't seem worth it. Just gonna hit him for 1 million. It's very telling that he did not block Voice of Resurgence with Baleful Strix. That means he doesn't have a Wrath. He's full of cards in hand. I'm not sure what he could play to get him out of this. Like, Wrath of God just isn't good enough. Yep, there we go. Alright, there's our 100 points. Alright, so 2 and 1. Alright. It is drafting time. Let's... Oh man, back-to-back River City Ransom. Alright, so... let's go ahead and join. How do people get 24 undefeated trophies? That's just nuts. Newmont has 14. I wonder how many he's played in. I mean, dude plays a ton. But when I've seen him play, I haven't been like terribly impressed with his overall like playing drafting style. Like, sometimes he makes really smart plays, but I think the main weakness in his play is he doesn't mulligan aggressively enough. Like, a lot of hands that he keeps, I would ship back. Then again, maybe I mulligan too aggressively, who knows. Alright, here we go. So... talking about this format. Again, I feel like Control's really hard to draft, so I really don't like drafting it. I like mono red, I like mono green, I like mono white, and I'd like to be able to get into those. But unfortunately, this pack does not have a lot in the way of good things for any of those decks. I mean, I guess we could take Incinerate, but it's a really weak start to a mono red deck, and there's nothing out of this pack that would even want to wheel for mono red. So I guess I'm just gonna take the very generally good Explorer. That card's rarely disappointing. Definitely didn't mulligan enough. Yeah, in Commander it's free though, dude. Like, you can mulligan all you want. I don't think Explorer is the most powerful card in this pack, but it leaves us open to the most stuff, so I'm just gonna take it. This opening pack's kind of bad, honestly. We're kind of immediately rewarded with Garrick. This is a pretty good piece for the mono green deck. Flicker Wisp is a great card, but I'm not going away from my first pick for it. What else is in this pack? Thalia is really nice. Again, the mono white deck just seems to be undervalued and underdrafted, whereas mono green is overdrafted, which is why I don't like it too much. But yeah, Garrick goes very well with our first pick Explorer, so we're just going to take that. This shouldn't go to the sideboard. Alright, so more mono white. Anafenza, Mana Tithe. Hey, it's Umezawa shit. That's a pretty hard one to pass. We have some tools for the blue-red deck. We have a Murmuring Mystic, Grim Lavamancer, and Miscalculation. All of those looking good, but they're kind of far away from what we want. Could always draft blue-green, but I'm definitely just taking the Jit here. This card's great. And it's really good at shutting down other similar decks. Like, it's really good at shutting down your mono red, your mono white, your mono green. And it just combos with mana elves to do good things, so. I don't think I should have to justify taking Jit, but I guess a little bit more than I used to. Alright, so green trying up a little bit. Court of Calling is not really where we want to be. We have some good red cards. We've got Chandra. We did have important to note, we did have an Anger of the Gods, which is in our opening pack. So drafting red could be where we want to go. Legion Warboss is really good, but only in aggressive shells. It is better with our Jit than Chandra would be. I'm gonna take the Warboss. I think we're gonna end up trying to do some kind of like red-green good stuff aggro deck. Alright, so then we get Kadama's Reach. Which, again, fits really well in green ramp, and the red cards are not very impressive. The blue cards here are pretty good. Not a huge fan of the swords, especially not these swords. These swords aren't very good. Emrakul is also quite the threat. We already have a sorcery going to the graveyard. So ramping to 13 is not really out of the question here. I think this is more consistent. We can get other dumb big fatties to fit the curve. See? I told you. Now we're taking Karn Liberated. Yeah, a Banefire would be fine, but you really want threats to stick around. Like, one Banefire isn't going to finish them off. Frequently you're just ramping into the threat that's going to end the game, and in this case, like, Karn is going to end the game. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take Karn. And another Karn? Could be good. Let's see what else is in this pack. Sweltering Suns. Huntmaster of the Fells is very, very good. I think Huntmaster of the Fells might be better than Karn, and it actually sends a better signal. Like, this just... I think like ramping into this guy is very powerful, and red still seems to be open, so I'm just going to take this. Incubation Druid is quite good, but I like Bloodstained Mire. I love having good mana in these decks. This guy has been really impressive for me, though. I like being able to search out my stomping grounds and be able to splash and be able to do all of those things. Though Incubation Druid is a guy. It wears Jit. It is aggressive. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna take the land. So Incinerate, Anger, or Vraska. We could be playing like a Planeswalker control deck. Like, we don't necessarily need to play this Jit. It's really good. I'm gonna take the Vraska. I think this card is really a great thing to ramp into. We get this Dragon Skull Summit, again giving us some pretty good mana. We could play like a Jund ramp. Thrawn I'm not terribly impressed with. We'll just go ahead and take the mana. Abraid's really solid. Pretty much the only thing here. Grim Lavamancer does wear... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Lavamancer. Lavamancer is a better sideboard card than Abraid, I think. We're not going to play Theater of Horrors. We might play Mutavault in some weird situation. Lava Coil is a good sideboard card. I doubt I'm going to be splashing white in this deck. And we get Sweltering Suns last, which is nice. Yeah, I was actually thinking of taking the Dragon Skull, not the Dragon Skull Summit, the Blackleaf Cliffs, because it's easy to make it come into play untapped in this style of deck. And there's my Stomping Ground. Really enjoy that. Greater Gargadon's really, really cool in these style of decks. Look at all the good white cards. Elspeth, Hero. Every time I don't play mono white, I wish I was. I don't think there's anything here that's better than Stomping Ground. I'm just gonna grab the Stomping Ground. I already grabbed the Bloodstained Mire so that I could get the Stomping Ground, and it won't wheel, so it's kind of worth it. Master of the Wild Hunt's pretty decent. Runaway Steamkin, this is not the deck for you, my friend, unfortunately. I think we can do better than this in the foreground. Fatal Push is fine. It's harder to activate. Like, you can't just load your deck with fetches like you do in Modern. So it's not just like free. I'm just gonna take the Overgrown Tomb. We're gonna keep the mana good. I don't value this guy super high, so. Alright, so Jadelight Ranger's pretty nice. We don't have any 1-mana elves yet. We're getting dangerously close to playing like just Jund good stuff, which is not a good deck. I think it's Jadelight Ranger here. This card still is pretty good. It wears a Jit. It does all the things. So probably better than definitely better than Avalanche Riders or Dark Dwellers or any of the other cards in this pack. So yeah, we'll just grab Jadelight. Hey, it's prime time. That'll allow us to go even bigger with our cards. Sad to pass Flame Tongue Kavu. Jund is not. Utopia Sprawl is also very, very good. I'm kind of sad to see that in the same pack as Primetime, since I want both of these things. We'll take the Primetime. We'll go big. All right, so we have Ewit, we have Crater Maker. You know, I might regret that pick if I don't get any 1-mana accelerants. Like, we're kind of lacking in that department right now. We're also lacking in the cheap removal spell department, so I don't think I want another 3-drop. This Ewit is okay, but it's not like I might just want Crater Maker. No, we'll take the Ewit. Ewit has much bigger potential. Now this is a 4-drop that I can get behind. Other Garruk is nice. We could have splashed white for this Unburial Rites. We could have had it all. We could have done it. Alright, we'll take Garruk Relentless. Pretty decent removal spell. Magma Jet is the kind of card that I'm looking for. Better than Shaman of Forgotten Rays, because we're accelerating into Planeswalkers and not creatures, unfortunately. Hissing Quagmire is okay. But, like, I don't like comes into play tap lands in ramp if I can avoid them. We'll just take the Magma Jet. I'm pretty happy with Magma Jet here. Ooh. Fauna Shaman's a nice little reward. Eventually allowing us to turn some of our Mana Elves, which we hopefully will get at some point, into threats. Rix Mahdi is not nearly as good, so we'll just take the Fauna Shaman. Underrealm Lich. Oh, we get a lot of options here. Underrealm Lich I haven't played with a lot, but this seems like it could be a pretty good payoff for our ramp spells. Treetop Village is really nice to grab with our Primetime, though. Doesn't really. I'm gonna take the Treetop Village. I know I just said I don't like comes into play tap lands, but this one's a cut above the Hissing Quagmire. Fight with Fire is pretty good, actually. Like, I will take this and play it and be pretty happy about it. We'll move this to the sideboard. That does give some value to Dark Dwellers, which I think I'll take here over Faithless Looting. We don't have a lot of graveyard synergies yet. Lightning Strike is fine, definitely better than Relic. The Crater Maker Wield, which is nice. I don't care about Weak Thrasher. I'm trying to think of what else we could have been in, because there were signs. I think we kind of forced green a little bit, which is usually a mistake because green tends to be overdrafted. Spawn a Mayhem, but we're probably not playing that. Alright, so our deck needs a little bit of help. It's not great. It's not bad. Like, it could be very good by the end of the draft, but we're just not quite there. We have very good mana between this Kadama's Reach and all the fixing that we have, all the fixing lands that we got, so we don't have to take fixing aggressively. But in this pack, we don't really have a lot of payoff. Like, we have Biogenic Ooze that we could accelerate into. I know the Wooded Foothills will not wheel, which is really unfortunate. Ooze is fine. It also gives us an outlet for our Primeval Titan to just, like, go big. Like, it gives us a real reason to want more than 10 lands in play. I do like having really good mana, but I think we need to take the more powerful card here. Alright, so we have Farseek, which is good in this deck, and a nice little 2-mana ramp spell. Also goes with our Dark Dwellers. Bronodon's a good sideboard card, but I don't value it. Xenagos is the least good of the red-green planeswalkers that we would have. And see, Ravages of War is still in the pack for some reason. I don't know why anyone would pass this card, it's so good. We might get the Siege Gang Commander back, though I bet the mono-red player snaps that up. We'll grab the Farseek. I'm not thrilled with this shit right now, which is kind of a bad place to be. Ooh, Vivian Reed is a really good payoff. As is Mer Battlesphere. That's pretty close, actually. Overgrown Battlement is nice, but it's not really like the best of things. This pack is stacked. This pack's really good. We'll just grab another Planeswalker. And there is our... Oh my god, look at this pack. Holy cow. The Elvish Mystic we've been wanting the entire draft, or Avenger of Zendikar, or Carnage Tyrant, or Wood Elves. All of those things are great. None of these things are coming back. We'll be lucky to get Copperline Gorge, but yeah, I'm definitely grabbing Avenger here. It does everything we want. Alright. Skargan Hellkite is a nice 5-mana payoff. We already have a 3-mana payoff in Eternal Witness. You know what, I think I'm going to cut this shit and put this Sweltering Suns back in. We just don't have the creatures to make it work, which is kind of unfortunate. Metamorph could be pretty cool, but I don't like cards that aren't naturally good on their own. Like, this needs one of our creatures to be in play to make this work. I don't see Vraska being great, and it will probably wheel. I'm just going to take the Skargan Hellkite. That card's been pretty impressive to me. It's really good at knocking Planeswalkers out. Oh boy. we could go True Jund and try to avoid our 7 drops. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh man, this is really unfortunate. Like, I would like a card like Malicious Affliction, but I specifically don't want Malicious Affliction because it's going to be really difficult to pay double black for it. Yeah, I really wanted Avenger there. Maybe we just take Field of Ruin. We could also take Tech Edge. Are you going to bed?
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Love you too.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. I'm gonna take... Oh, not Micaeus. It moved one step ahead of me, that's unfortunate. Well, there was nothing huge that we really needed out of that pack anyway. Hornet Queen's a really good payoff. I don't know that we have all the ramp to do all of these things. We've already got 2 good 7 drops, and we're not... But what do we take if we don't take Hornet Queen here? Oh, whatever, we're going big. Let's just do it. So we could play Domri. Domri might actually be decent in this deck. Domri's like really, really terrible, like aggressively so, but Domri. Will Domri wheel out of this pack? No, we don't have enough cards for Domri to wheel out of this pack. I think I'd rather have the better sideboard card, honestly. Domri is asking a little bit of much, so we'll take the Arc Trail. I might main deck Arc Trail in this deck. Prislens is another 2-mana ramp. It's not the best 2-mana ramp, but we kind of need it. Definitely better than Hellrider. Batterskull. We've got enough 5s. We'll take the Prismatic Lens. Ooh, so Siege Gang Commander did wheel. And we also wheeled Xenagos. We have Explorer and Farseek, so I think our only ramp from there is Kodama's Reach to reach 5 for Siege Gang. So I think we're going to take the Xenagos, actually. It's better here than in most places. We'll grab the Chain Lightning again to kind of hold the fort until we get our stuff online. We don't need more big payoffs. I'd rather just improve our mana base slightly. Not unheard of that we play that. Last pick Spectral Procession? That's gross. Literally gross. Okay. Alright, so Fauna Shaman's actually looking really bad here, since a lot of the things that were, we don't have a lot of creatures, and the creatures that we have, like, I think we just play Crater Maker. I think this is a better version of Fauna Shaman in this deck, which is a weird thing to say. Alright, so all of our ramp spells and kill spells are here. I'm not sure how keen I am on the War Boss either. We kind of went away from the aggressive plan. And he doesn't provide blockers for us. Sweltering Suns is a lot better. Alright, so we have a bunch of 7s. I don't think we need the Skargan Hellkite. We'll board it in against other walkers. We might want to cut one of our 7s, because our ramp isn't that good. I don't like Gearhulk very much. He doesn't do a whole lot for us. Alright, so we need to make 2 more cuts out of this deck. I only have 9 creatures in the whole deck. Vivian is actually kind of disappointing. I'm gonna cut Vivian. How do you feel about Xenagos? We don't have a lot of creatures. Protects itself well enough. Definitely not playing 16 lands. That would be like suicide with this curve. Alright, so... Xenagos might help ramp us, but I mean, like, only having these 2 creatures beneath Xenagos is not great. I think we're just going to cut Xenagos. It's the card I'm leaning towards cutting. These walkers are just better than Though we do have a lot of ways to kill small guys. We might not need... Garrick. Xenagos 0 is the same as Garrick, but with haste. And this plus is, like, pretty good with, like, Hornet Queen and Avenger. Being able to, like, play Avenger or Hornet Queen and then plus Xenagos. But that's, like, kind of like living the dream. Like, it does combo very well with Biogenic use as well. Maybe we just cut Ewit. It pains me to say that, like, normally Dark Dwellers would be a really good cut, but I really like Dark Dwellers in this deck quite a bit. You get extra Farseeks, Explorers, Fight with Fire. Every sorcery in our deck is really good with Dark Dwellers. Fight, Swelter, Magma, Arc Trail, Lightning Strike. Maybe we just cut this Lightning Strike. Though I am very nervous about the early game. But if I'm thinking of cutting Garrick because it deals 3 damage, like because we don't really need that effect, then do I really need this effect when I already have Arc Trail and Magma Jet and Fight with Fire and Crater Maker? And I think the Crater Maker is better than Lightning Strike because it gives us something in play to pressure a walker. If we don't have, like, I would rather, like, this is better against the non-creature decks or the decks that are creature light. Not to mention it can also, like, blow up artifacts and stuff. So Xenagos, here's the quandary. Xenagos is the better card in my deck, but Lightning Strike is a safe card. It's very safe to have this card in your deck. I think I'm gonna play Lightning Strike as a concession to the fact that aggro and ramp decks are very good in this cube, and I'd rather have this main deck in this sideboard than the reverse. Okay, so we don't need to play any swamps for this Vraska because of our mana base, so we'll just add basics. Don't need to play swamp. And then we can cut. Are we going to play Mutavault? So 1, 2. No, I think we're going to do it this way. We'll add these lands and see where we fall. Sometimes I like adding basics and then cutting the basics to figure out what we have, but... Alright, so Bloodstained Mire gets us everything. Overgrown Tomb is green only. Copperline Gorge is both things. This is red only. I do want to play the Mutavault. It's nice to be able to grab that off of our prime time. Just give us an extra threat. And doesn't hurt us that bad. Alright, so this is green only. So we want mostly green sources. And we need 10 more lands. So let's add... Definitely not adding Swamp, so that'll go into the Mountain slot. We definitely want mountains early to play all our removal spells. So this is 10. So we would have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. We do want double green on turn 3, and we do want green on turn 2. And we do want more green than red. So 11 versus... Should we play 11 versus 8? Or should we play 10 versus 7? Or 10 versus 9? It's also a very close call that could make a very big difference. I think there are a lot of matchups where if you don't draw red early, we lose, so I prefer this. Like, I feel like we can get away sometimes without drawing green right away, and we have 10 sources for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 9. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll go with this. Actually, hold on. Do we want Lava Coil over Lightning Strike? This is worth considering. No. No, we'll bring Lava Coil in off the board. So what do I think about this deck? I think this deck's okay. I'm not thrilled with it. I think we're a little lacking in the powerful ramp department to be playing all of these 7s. We can certainly overwhelm people. We can go a couple of different directions out of the sideboard too. See, this deck really wants ramp, but it doesn't have it. I can't mulligan it. Especially when he's on the maul. Alright, so we'll play the Copperline Gorge. So we're playing against red-blue. Usually this is some type of... Yeah, especially if he's playing Preordain. This is usually some type of Kiki Chiki deck. Which we do have the instant speed removal spells for, so... Please tap out and play something this turn. I would really appreciate it. I don't think he's going to. Red-blue doesn't tend to do that. Ugh. That second green immediately coming back to bite us. Could have had Jade Light Ranger this turn. If he's not playing any spells... What do we lead with? So, if we lead with Garruk, the danger is that it'll just get bolted, and then we won't get anything out of it. We're definitely not playing Wild Speaker, so it's really between Huntmaster and Garruk Relentless. If the Huntmaster gets bolted, I don't care as much, so I think we'll go with Dragon Skull Summit into Huntmaster. I think this is also the spell, yeah. I mean, if it was Mana Leak, then that's fine. At least he has to, like, you know, he has to use something on it. So next turn we can Garrick into Fight or J-Light Ranger. I somehow doubt this is going to resolve, but if, you know... Okay. I'd rather he not counter my J-Light Ranger, so that's fine. Jace Bellerin, okay. He's gonna have himself draw. And then play Crater Maker. Alright, so Mutavault's a really good draw there. I'm not hugely interested in fighting this with fire. I think I just want to Garrick it down and play the Mutavault. Mutavault puts pressure onto his Jace, and Garrick, while he's tapped out, is a good threat. I can't see why we would want to make... Oops. It's not impossible that we would want Mutavault to be a creature, and leaving up other mana doesn't really do anything for us, so... So now he can't just take down his Garrick, take down his Jace, unless he has an answer to the Mutavault. So he does have an answer to the Mutavault. Another Jace, okay. You can have Factor Fiction or 2 lands. And he takes the Factor Fiction. So he definitely 1,000,000% has the answer to this Mutavault. Even though I drew Vraska, I still think it makes more sense to just play the Jade-Light Ranger. Summon to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what else can I get off of the Jade-Light Ranger if I sacrifice it to Garrick? I could get Ewit. I don't think I'm hugely interested in doing that right off the bat though. So let's just let's start with just playing the Jade-Light Ranger. We're gonna leave that on top. We'll attack the better Jace. No lightning bolt? I guess we'll play Bloodstain Mire. Oh no, we want to play Mountain because we don't want to accidentally crack our Bloodstain Mire and remove our Primeval Titan. I forgot to take up Garrick. I'm so bad. Oops. I was so shocked that the Mutavault went off that I forgot to make a 1/1. Alright, so there's our Primeval Titan. We should be able to just completely overwhelm him from here. Though it is concerning that we don't have an instant speed removal spell. And he is digging, which means that he probably has... Right, so we can Dark Dwellers here. We're one land away from this fight with fire, which is pretty nice. I think we'll find this mountain, and then we'll I want to play around some of the miscalculation type stuff, so I'm not going to do the Mutavault attack first. I think Primeval Titan is a bigger threat, so we'll go with that. This does not play around Cryptic Command, which is unfortunate. Because he gets to bounce Jadelight Ranger. We still get to come after his Jace. I cannot play 3 for Mystic Confluence. Jace would be dying this turn if I made that 1/1. A little sad that we lose that Primeval Titan. Each player drawing a card is better for him than it is for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, he has the mana to do both, to play Deceiver Exarch and Kiki Jiki at the same turn. I mean, he's definitely playing the combo. There's no way he's not. Thing in the ice is fine. I really do want this Crater Maker in play because it does disrupt the Kiki part of his combo. So we could go get a creature. What would we go get? I think we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna fight with fire. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna fight with fire the thing in the ice to get that out of the way. And then we'll play Crater Maker and then kill his Jace. He's going to remand it. I'm not hugely concerned with that. He's going to have to show me the combo to win. I'm 99.9% certain he has it in his deck, but I do want to see it before I concede. Alright, so what do we do now? Dark Pillars doesn't seem great. Vraska is slow. I really, really want to establish this Crater Maker this turn. So let's just go... We'll start with Jade Light. He also has Upheaval. Let's give him Upheaval. Serum Visions. And how do we want to split the lands? Let's just... 3 lands and Upheaval. Can't really do anything against Upheaval. We have no way of fighting it except for killing his Cold Steel Heart. Let's incentivize him to take the Pestermite then. Do I want Eternal Witness? I do want the Kadama's Reach if he does cast Upheaval, so we'll go with that. Is there anything that I can find here to negate the effects of Upheaval? We could play Crater Maker. I could hit him for a bunch. I could take out his Cold Steel Heart using Crater Maker, and then I could hit him for +4/+4. I could hit him for 15 with Garrick. I think that gives you the best chance to win, honestly, because then I could just kill him with random burn spells that I draw. And the Mutavault. Yeah, let's do that. Again, that one wolf being very relevant. This makes the Mutavault after the upheaval a much more pertinent threat. How bad is it? Serum Visions is a good start. Hopefully that was a forced upheaval, like a I don't have an answer to what you're doing upheaval. Deceiver Exarch's fine. We're gonna discard Mountain, 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 Mountain. I guess we have to discard the Dragon Skull Summit now because I was an idiot and discarded too many mountains. And then probably Vraska. Yeah, that makes sense. He has to leave his guy back. Play out the Copperline Gorge and pass. I wonder if he has Twin in hand. That would be really unfortunate. So we could play the Kadama's Reach, and that gives us Dark Dwellers next turn. I think we have to do that. I'm almost certain he has Twin here. He's on a 4 cards in deck. Of course he has Twin. We get to put him in quite a bind if we draw Arc Trail. Or any of our burn spells. Unfortunately, we did not. He's gonna say, no, keep your hand. It's really unfortunate that we drew most of our deck and we put most of our burn spells in our deck to deal with this exact type of situation and get it. He didn't want us to have Jade Light Ranger? That's very strange. So I just want to leave up Lightning Strike, I think, so I'll just play this Treetop Village because it's threatening and pass. He's at 3 cards in deck, so I feel like Dark Dwellers is really going to do it here. He should attack with everything. Oh, I guess he can't attack with the 1 Deceiver Exarch. Chain Lightning's a nice draw. Wait, do I just kill him? This music feels so appropriate for right now. I could Chain Lightning him. But then I can't get both things through. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just play Dark Dwellers. Daze would be really painful here. Target the Fight with Fire. All right, so we got him. Okay, whew. That was quite a matchup. All right, so Upheaval, huh? Upheaval's gonna be pretty hard to deal with. And we want instant speed things. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of those. We want instant speed ways to kill his creatures. Skargan Hellkite. Skargan Hellkite could be really funny. Just hold it, just riot it, and then just hold it up and kill him with it. I actually don't like Avenger or Hornet Queen here at all, because they are so vulnerable to Upheaval. Skargan Hellkite is a lot better against his walkers. I like Legion Warboss. It creates a lot of pressure against him. If we're adding those, we might just go lower to the ground. Maybe cut the Vraska. Xenagos is actually really good against him. Making haste 2/2s can knock his walkers off out of nowhere. We're never going to hit for Hazaret, so that's just not going to happen. Can we go low enough to the ground where we can play Jit reasonably? I don't think Sweltering Suns is very good against him. I'd much rather have Lava Coil. And I'd rather have Fauna Shaman than Crater Maker. Primeval Titan is really good because it can go get our manlands. Bulgari Queen. Destroy target online permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. He does have Jace, and he does have Cold Steel Heart, and not a lot of ways to deal with this, so this might be a pretty big game. Let's do this. And then can we fit in Jit? We're up to 10 creatures. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't think. No, Jit's too good. It gives us actual outs to his things. Like we just don't have enough instant speed ways to interact with him, and Jit gives us that. It forces him to deal with it. All that thinking, and it didn't. He didn't even want to play anymore. Okay, I guess. That seemed like a really interesting and interactive first game. I don't know why you wouldn't want to play a second, but to each their own. You know what? After that match, I'm starting to think that Skargan Hellkite might be a better main deck call than Hornet Queen. But I'm actually gonna make that call. I'm gonna make that decision. This plays better with our ramp and our curve. So we'll save the deck and do it that way. Can't keep the one lander here. This is kind of nasty, but we'll keep it. Oh, that's a great draw. Yeah. I guess we'll just... We don't need to find black, we do need to find green, so I guess I'll just lead with the Bloodstained Mire. But we have... Oops. We have Magma Jet on top, and we definitely want it. He's probably going to take the Karn, I'd imagine. Now we play the Copperline Gorge and pass. If I have to crack for Magma Jet and take pain, I will. But... go get Overgrown Tomb or Stomping Ground. Overgrown Tomb is better. Treetop Village is a great draw. He's playing blue, black, white. That's kind of interesting. I kind of want to hit a Walker this turn, so I think I'm just going to fire a Magma Jet at him. Eternal Witness is good. I will put that on top. He didn't like Karn, so I'm gonna return that Karn. He's gonna abrade my Eternal Witness. That's great. He's not killing my Treetop Village. Archive is fine. We're gonna hit him for 3. He has the dismember, really? I would have been really surprised if he had the dismember. He's gonna take more pain. If he has mana up, I'm not attacking the Treetop Village. He's in all the colors that kill things. Ah, great. That gives me both a threat and a reason to... Alright, so he's got a lot of mana, though. Lots and lots. Chainer's Edict is fine. I have Karn next turn, as long as he doesn't kill my Garruk. If he kills my Garruk, it's probably going to be with a creature that I can fight with fire, so I'm not that sad about it. I feel like he's going to have a hard time answering this Karn. I guess he's never on it. Okay. So to use 2 cards to answer my Planeswalker, I'm fine with that. No way I'm messing around with attacking him. The land's way too valuable for me right now. More mana. Well, my Crater Maker is going to be really good against this deck, with him having an Archive and a Relic. I would in fact love to draw Crater Maker right now. He's gonna return my Ewit, okay. I guess that's the card that gives me the most value. Eat Karn, idiot. He took Fumigate, which is fine. Oh man, great song. I love this game. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite. Another one? This guy. Oh boy. We're in the end game now. Well, he's tapped out, so Chain Lightning here is probably as good as it's ever going to be. So approach of the second sun is coming, but I only need to deal him 3 more damage and he's dead. He gets Fight with Fire to the face. And if he plays something big, then I can just Fight with Fire that. can't believe he had Never and Hero's Downfall for my 2 walkers. That's so depressing. The challenge here is if I lose my lands that are attacking, then I'm further away from killing him with Fight with Fire. It's like a very double-edged sword. Setting 2 mana, not drawing cards with his Hedron Archive? He just must not be worried by this situation at all. Everflowing Chalice kick twice, okay. Elishnorn, okay. If I draw a land, then I can just kill his Elishnorn. I can still kill his Elishnorn. I think that's fine. And then we'll Dark Dwellers. And we'll hit it with Magma Jet. Crater Maker, ooh. Crater Maker, while good, I don't think provides enough of what I'm looking for here. I need a little bit more pop for my next draw. Okay, so he's 4 cards deep now. There's 2 cards between him and Approach. Ooh, Prime Time. Oh, but I can't find... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to know how Approach of the Second Sun reads. If Approach of the Second Sun was cast from your hand and you cast another spell, you win the game. Otherwise, put Second Sun 7th from the top and you gain 7 life. So it was the 7th card down. And he's drawn 4 cards, which means he has next turn, the following turn, next turn, then the following turn to draw Approach and play it. So we'll play Prime Time. And we'll go grab a Stomping Ground and a Forest. I will not pay 2 life. And then we'll animate Mutavault. And the question is, are we attacking Liliana or are we attacking... Are we gonna attack him? If we attack him, it puts him to 11. You can also make 3/3 pack rats. I think we have to go after his life tittle. We'll get 2 attack if Liliana doesn't take up. I think attack. No, I think attacking Liliana's good here. I think we don't get cute. Alright, so his deck is card, card. It is now just card and then Approach of the Second Sun. I'm gonna vote for Grace. It's not gonna work. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be really difficult for me to win here. So now I can fight with fire... Oh, well, getting back Elishnorn is pretty good here. So I guess I fight with fire the pack rat? That's gonna do it. That mountain draw is too bad. Okay. Okay, so interesting deck we're playing against here. Just a boatload of removal spells. Any Walker seems great here. Skargan Hellkite's going to be really good. Ooze is going to be good. Sweltering Suns is not going to be good. Archtrail is not going to be good. Lightning Strike's not going to be good. Hornet Queen's good. Xenagos is good. Crater Maker's going to be good. Just being able to kill his artifacts, his very powerful artifacts, is really nice. We do need to leave some removal in. Fight with Fire is a nice one. It worked out really well that game. All of our creatures pretty much punish him for dealing with them, so like there's nothing here that just like straight up loses to his like chain of removal spells. Wonder if Garruk Relentless could be better. Like maybe we want like Legion Warboss instead. No, this is okay. I should have put in Grim Lava Mancer over Chain Lightning. I mean, this hand is everything we want. We just need to draw lands. Ever-flowing chalice is good. Easy, easy game. He had the bolt? Wow. If we draw another land, we go with Biogenic Ooze. If we don't draw another land, we're in quite a bit of trouble. I was pretty certain that with his mana base, that Xanagos was going to survive. Or at the very least, he would have to tap out during his turn to do something about it. He has a nicely constructed deck over there. You get my fight with fire. Good job, sir. Definitely playing Biogenic Ooze next turn. This looks like setting up for, Wow, that's so unfortunate. I mean, it's a land, so I can't complain too much. So now I can't slam the Ooze. So I guess I go with the Hellkite. Or I could just play the Farseek. I mean, like, I know he has a kill spell for this Hellkite. It doesn't really help me much to just play it. Farseek sets me up for Karn next turn, so I'm just gonna do that. It very much looks like he's setting up for an Elish Norn, so... It's gonna get me for 2, that's fine. Alright, so... Play Primeval Titan, and we'll go get our 2 man lands. Oh man, he can exile Karn with Crater Maker. That's really embarrassing. Or he can kill Karn. That's really stupid. I can't just like sit here and wait for him to like Elish Norn me though. Well, that is a good draw. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have 8 lands, so I can afford to lose one of them. He's got 3 cards in hand. If I play Skargan, he's just gonna kill it. I could play Ooze as bait for his Crater Maker. This is actually really tough. Definitely not playing Karn in a Crater Maker. Biogenic Ooze is really weak because it just I also just lose it to the Crater Maker. I think the Hellkite's more valuable with him at a low life total. So we're gonna play... Let's force him to block first. So if he plays Fumigate here to gain some life, this is fine. We're presenting a clock that is lethal to him right now, so he has to do something about it, and that something can't be Elish Norn because now we can Karn it. Fumigate's fine. Alright, so he needs another Wrath. I'm running a little short on time, so I'm gonna need to speed up a little bit. So Elish Norn still does not do it. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Well, we could Ewit back the fight with fire. And then attempt to kill him with it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we just Karn the Magister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves us one short. We're just kind of whittling away at him here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so the manlands were just too much for him. The manlands are so just oppressive against his primarily Planeswalker control deck. Grim Lavamancer could be good. It's probably better than Chain Lightning. It's kind of unfortunate that Lava Coil is probably better than Chain Lightning too. Lava Coil exiles Magister of Worth, which is really nice. So the biggest threat that his entire deck has is Elish Norn, and we have enough answers to it. Like, we have Vraska, we don't really have that many answers. We have Vraska and Karn. And then combinations of burn spells. I feel like exiling things is really good here, so we'll probably take... Chain Lightning is also awkward because he plays red. I don't know if we want this Grim Lavamancer or not. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot. The games have not come down to, like, lack of cards in hand, so I don't think this will be good. Though if it was... Oh, he even has... No. He even has Vraska's Contempt. There's no way that's right. We're on the draw. We have Magma Jet to set up our draws. I don't even know that I want to expose Crater Maker. Crater Maker is so good at just blowing up his stuff. Then again, if I play Crater Maker, he could kill it, and then I could Avenger it back, or I could Ewit it back. Is that better than just, like, playing the Crater Maker on 3 and using it as destroy target artifact? Probably not. I can't imagine anything on 3 that I want to play over Creator Makering one of his mana sources. Yeah, that feels pretty good. So we're just gonna Stone Rain. We're gonna double Stone Rain him here. Bet you weren't expecting that. Oh, you're missing land drops now? I feel so bad. Not so bad. Yeah, Farseek has to be the right play here. Oh, look at him. Look at this guy. He did it. Treetop and Xenagos. One, two, three, four, five. We'll do it like that. He gets the Shambling Vent in for some damage. So I think we just play Ewit. We'll play Ewit for Farseek. And now we have Avenger set up for next turn. And that sets up our Fight with Fire as well. Fumigate would be really good for him here. Anything short of Fumigate is going to be pretty difficult. I guess Magister of Worth would also be good here. That's pretty good. So I can protect my Xenagos with my Treetop Village. Oh, wow. He brought the big guns. Needs to have another Wrath. I'll vote for Grace. Hey, it didn't work. 3 Wraths is going to probably prove to be too much here. I can't race his Shambling Vent, which is really unfortunate. I did... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can attack as Liliana, but I won't be able to actually kill it. That's a good draw. This guy just has all the answers. So this guy's proving that it's... Are you kidding me? What a guy. Seriously? All removal spells? So, I mean, like, I guess this guy proved that you can play control if your deck is literally all removal spells in an approach for the second sun, but that seems a little ambitious for most people. And also, let's not forget that your removal spells also need to be able to target and kill planeswalkers. Like, wow. I'm impressed. That guy's deck was good. I mean, I can't, like, I'm complaining about it because I lost to it, but, like, it was a good deck. Like, it was very well constructed. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Yeah, that was pretty rough, Beanie. How you doing tonight? Ooh, I get the Farseek. I guess I should just go for my non-basic first. No reason not to. Ooh, that's pretty neat. So we'll Farseek. Oh no, that was game 3. He got we were 1-1. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So 2 lands into play. I'm not too keen on playing the Crater Maker into a potential removal spell here, so I think we'll just pass. Hopefully gonna Magma Jet something. He's gonna Duress. Ooh. going to find that that duress is not going to work. Oh, no, I'm 1-1. Both of these cards are fine. I think I just want to play the Garrick next turn. Because I could play Eternal Witness into Farseek. Oh no, I want to play Eternal Witness into Farseek. And then that'll open up Prime Time, and then the deck is unlocked. I mean, I guess we could just get the Bloodstained Mire instead, but that costs me life, so I don't want to do that. Oh, I have to shuffle away my Garrick. Yeah, no, we'll get the Bloodstained Mire. We will not crack the Bloodstained Mire until my next turn. You got me, dude. Any reason to not just jam Primeval Titan here? I don't see any. Treetop Village and Mutavaults. So this Primeval Titan is not going to be long for this world, I'm certain of it, but he's reanimating my Eternal Witness to get back Chainer's Edict.